What's good? It's Chigozie. It's Monday, January 8th, 2018. And in the propaganda, they are returning the narrative of using the 25th Amendment to remove Donald Trump, Mr. 25. In the practice of gematria, T is the 20th letter, R is the 18th. So 2 plus 0 is 2. Do all that. 25. Donald Trump is an actor playing the role of Saturn, the Keeper of Time. 25. 25 is the number for death. 25. That is why they have the 25th Amendment used for this propaganda. Death also 38. That's why this piece of propaganda from October 30th, 2017, last updated at 2:38. Also, this, see how it's published? In the URL, you can see the original published date. That means they came out with this narrative, at least for this part of the saga, on October 12th. Very central number to this propaganda. From October 12th to January 8th, when they're coming out with it again, is 88 days. And you'll see that, you'll see how Trump sums to 88, and then you'll see how this is nothing else than a bunch of coded bullshit from the Zionist Jews. "88 generals, 88 this, 88 that, all this 88 from Donald Trump, Trump 88. So we're going to look at the notes and see how this is just nothing else than a fill-in-the-blanks riddle from your government. On a date with 20 numerology, life lesson number of 20, 47. Time 20, 47, 25, the missing thing. This is one big Revelation 13:18 ritual talking about the key, talking about, see, I'm so used to talking about the key of David because that's all this gang's doing as well. But it's talking about 666, the number of the beast. And think about it, it's 1, 8, 18, that's 18 plus 18 is 36, 666, the 36 triangular number, 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. So we'll look at this propaganda and see exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, they're even saying invoking the 25th Amendment would require a political apocalypse. They're mentioning apocalypse, Revelation, 666, Mark of the Beast. Revelation 13:18 says, "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. And his number is 666. 666. Later on, we'll see, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, how that sums to 223, coming 22 weeks, 3 days from Donald Trump's birthday. Beast 47, 88, 20. On date with 47, 20 numerology, you see? With the 25th Amendment, 88 days later. And even look, they're saying the 25th Amendment is back in this news, so this bears repeating again. Just letting you know what's going on. 88 days later. They don't tell you, though, that it's 88 days later. You see that? Because it is propaganda. They're not trying to clue you in super hard. But even if they said it, none of the fucking goy idiots would fucking pick up on it anyway. I wanted to decode some of this, like it's hard to imagine. These little one-liners they do. We can do this one. It's hard to imagine. 98, Israel 98, 28, the reflection, Mason 26, God 26. The reflection of this is 58's prime number, 271. But numbers for Israel right there. Thelema. Donald Trump, the thelemic actor, always putting numbers of Thelema on Donald Trump. So, yeah, it really kind of showed all this. 88 days later, it's also 2 months, 27 days, 227, the 49th prime. That's how long they waited from the first propaganda event to this one. 227 going back to 3.14 pi, circle cycles time. 124, 12 weeks, 4 days. That's 48's divisors, including 48 itself. Some of them. Donald Trump, 48. If you write out 25th Amendment, you get 92, and you get 97, the 25th prime number. If you write out Trump, then, in his reductions, flipping around now, without reversing, you get 25. Reversing, you get 29. This is 29's reflection. See? Reflective pattern, flipping it around, prime number relationship. It's perfect. You learn how to use prime number relationships, how to use reflective patterns inside their propaganda. Propaganda 48, Donald Trump 48. It's just this type of shit. It just baffles me how people don't get it. I mean, they literally give you these really good examples like that. So again, the first event, October 12th. Now they're updating this at 112. Donald 112. That's why on October 12th that came out, and it's been 1:12 p.m. since. Look, refresh the propaganda. 112. The number for Donald. And I always say, it's always the central numbers they'll keep up the longest, obviously. Do it all the time, every single time. Because that's how the propaganda software is programmed to operate. And both pieces of propaganda.
Source tells them.
See, 140-second video. This one, 140-second video. Both pieces with 140 seconds. Or, I'm sorry. 154 seconds. 154 seconds each. Amendment 154, reversing the alphabetical order. Both talking about the amendment. It's just that stuff. Such a strong example. And then this comes 11 months and 20 days, a span of that, from his inauguration on January 12th last year, or January 20th. 112 again. 157 days from his upcoming 72nd birthday, 157, the 37 prime number, Revelation 37. 37 is a special number to Saturn, to Kabbalah, to this gang. And again, 22 weeks, 3 days. Like, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. Oh, Donald Trump, the beast, time. Saturn, keeper of time, actors. The synagogue of Satan, he's one of their employees. So, 2, 3, 4. And then to top it off, then, we're talking about 666. Both videos are also 2-minute 34. That plus its reflection, 432. You add them together, you get 666. So, just another video of me explaining the rituals, explaining why they like to do these patterns, and then we go inside their propaganda and we see examples. Death 25, 38. These stuff like this. It's extremely easy to see. Man. I'm not sick, by the way. 714. I just want to see what they updated that at. Saturnian number. 1 plus 4 is 5. New World Order 75. I just want to see the video length. 111. Going back to Mark of Beast. 71 seconds. Oh, good. I'm glad I saw this. Reminded me then. I wanted to point this out. This is when this propaganda came out for Donald Trump. That's 353 days after his inauguration today. 353 is the 71st prime number. Donald Trump's 71 now. 71, the 20th prime. And on a date with 20 numerology. Beast 20, time 20. You see how it's working? It's such a central number. It's a life lesson number. Beast sums to 20. I hate repeating myself like this. I know some of you hate it too, but like I'm trying to drive that home. Like, why this is coded? Why am I saying that Donald Trump is an actor? Why am I saying that it's all a script? It's all a puppet show? Because it is. They wait this prime number. I mean, again, 88. I opened up this 88 days from the last time. You know, just that alone. Trump 88, and then 353, the 20th prime on day with a life lesson number 20. Talking about Beast, that whole riddle. Beast 20. But what I wanted to say then, and I meant to say in my Oprah video, is that African American, Sums 271, and you know, now look, we have the African American actor Oprah Winfrey, Winfrey 100. They had a 100-second video come out and say she wants to run for president. Well, she hints it in the Golden Globe, and then they make a news story about it the next day, but she hinted it back in 1988 just for hosting the actor on the show. Well, the Zionist Jews, I guess, hinted it. So, you know, there's more riddles. Oh, so as I'm saying, this is why I hate this stuff. Even before I was coded, I always know a bunch of bullshit, but it's like, I don't give a fuck about this girl starting nursery school. And you shouldn't either. What does it matter? Like, yeah, I know it's not a negative story. At least I give it that, to an extent. I mean, of course, there's always some negative connotation behind it. It's propaganda. No, I don't like this 118 either. I don't like this. Death 118, but spiritual 118 as well. The 11 just at 11, you know? Good, another example. I always say to all the extremely new people, the first thing you'd want to do if you can't even get your head around the gematria yet, which you should start with that, it's so easy, but anyway, look for all the 11s and their propaganda. It's everywhere. It's all over the place all the time. And after that, you see the outstanding in the quotes, you copy, paste it in Gematriator, and then you see 144, 153, 60. These are Jesuit order numbers. See? Branding their propaganda right here, catching them all the time. It's all they fucking do. Outstanding. 45, it's exact same fucking numbers. The 750, these are numbers connected to death too. You know, if they're gonna kill this girl early, if she dies early, they're foreshadowing it here. You know, you heard it from me. Of course, we see the red and blue everywhere. But without making this a super long video, although, if you don't mind, I'll put out these video lengths. 66 seconds, Revelation, the 66th book of the Bible. That's 106, Prophecy 106, Destroy 106. 141, if you're out 33, you get 141. It's also a 101-second video. Assassin 101, 101, the 26 Prime, Mason 26, God 26. I don't like these. You know, I mean, guys, this gang is sick. If she dies, I wouldn't say that they faked it. I would say they legitimately, ritualistically sacrificed this girl. What you didn't know about Meghan Markle in the minute 56-second video. Wrote 33, you get 156. See, if you wrote 33, you get 156, you get 141. They have them both right there. 33, the number for Masonry. And this is Masonic propaganda, and you write it out. I mean, it's just these, like, you just gotta sit on CNN for a little bit, and you just see. Those two right there. That's also 116 seconds, Execution 116, Ritual 45, and then the minute 39-second video, Freemasonry 139. Putting on this propaganda. Freemasonry 58, Prince George in the 58-second video. Freemasonry 59, see, right here, 139, 58, 59, just right there. All the numbers for Freemasonry, all we need is 158. And, you know, maybe a minute 7-second video will be good for 67 seconds. But anyway, we get these already. I'm trying my absolute best to show you how this is Masonic coded propaganda, how the Queen of England is nothing else than a puppet, an actor, an occult stage performer participating in false flag propaganda. In the 83-second video, Murder 83. This bitch better watch out too. Conspiracy 123. Society Jesus 83. How Rich is the Queen in the minute 21-second video. Revelation 121. Blood Sacrifice 121. Kill 59 in Jewish Gematria. 59 in 17th prime. Kill 17. They're just stamping these kill numbers all over the royal family. Princess Charlotte in the 71-second video. 71 to 20th prime. Death 20. It's just, for this, I don't want them to ritualistically sacrifice Princess. Like, you see what they're doing, getting you emotionally attached to her. Princess Charlotte starts nursery school. Oh, they'll keep putting her in your face, getting you more emotionally invested. It's like a stock going up, 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 like Bitcoin or some shit, and then it'll just tank, and they'll murder this girl by the code, ritualistically. And think about how many hearts it'll break, it'll screw up so many people's heads, and then all wishful thinking can do is hope that they just, made her fake her death and put her in a bunker somewhere. But no, I think they'll legitimately kill her because this gang is sick. That's what we need to stop these tyrants. I really, I could be jumping to conclusions, but so far that is what I see exactly what this is. Princess Charlotte is going to die early, and they're massaging our emotions with this propaganda. Let's see what date numerology this shit's coming out on. On the 8th, it's coming out on. Starting school on Monday. On the 8th with 47 numerology, foundation 47, death 20, killing 47, time 20, 47. The 27, think about the 27 club, ritual 27, starting school on day with 20. We need to keep an eye on this propaganda. I mean, again, this is a small thing. Of course, there's more important shit in the world, but we don't need this. It doesn't matter. We don't need this. I don't need to be doing a murder by numbers fucking video on Princess Charlotte. But, let's just hope I'm wrong. Let's hope I'm reading this wrong. Let's hope there's some duality. But, that's all wishful thinking. They're very well coding something evil on this. They're very well massaging your emotions with this propaganda. So, now I gotta see a little bit more. Let's see from her birthday when this is happening. The more we do, the more we learn. And they say you apply these same techniques to anything. You see I do the same thing for all the pieces of propaganda. Is this her? This can't be her. You can't be born in 2015. I was like, you can't be born in 2015. Oh man, I hate it when I'm hung up like looking for people. You know what I'm saying? Britain's Princess Charlotte starts nursery school. Is this girl really the 2 years old? Oh wait, wait, she started nursery school. What am I talking about? Is this her? Born 2nd May 2015, prophecy 52, death 25. I mean, that's something. Every time we look at her, then we just see more coding. Death 25, born on 2/5. On the day Donald Trump's 25th Amendments come back in the propaganda. Charlotte 141, we had that video earlier. Conspiracy 51, federal, but let's stick to this. Today, to her May 2nd birthday. I hope it's not some death killing number. Then that'll maybe help us see that's not such. Well, again, this doesn't help at all. Well, okay. I'm trying my best to look at two sides here, but how can I, when she's going to nursery school 115 days, I spent 115 days and 16 weeks and 3 days from her upcoming 3rd birthday. 3. Killing sums to 38, 115. And what was this? 16 weeks and 3 days. 163 is the 38th prime number. You know, this type of bullshit deserves its own video. I'll have to do more research on this at some point, maybe when there's more information, and redo this. Not attach it to Donald Trump. But, you know, we see the 25 in both as central numbers to both of this information. 163, the 38th prime. And ooh, well, there you have it. I mean, so far my theory stands. You know, again, how is this coded? She's doing this for a reason. That's the fact. And looking at more of this, I'm trying to see why, and I really think that they're foreshadowing her early death. Death killing numbers from then, killing 115 in Jewish Gematria 2. 163 to 38th prime, death killing murder. You know, she's born 2/5. On a date with 20 numerology. I mean, it's literally all these numbers we've seen throughout the propaganda. 1 of 18 photos. That's the first thing. I was like, oh, 1 of 18 photos. Uh-oh. Remember? This is how the propaganda is. So, now you know. Peace out.